Let's assume you've just bought a property in Dubai, you're looking to rent it out and you're hoping to achieve a certain rental amount. However, what the broker failed to mention that there's going to be a number of hidden charges which occur yearly, including the service charge, property management, and also maintenance and repairs. So the service charge is the biggest and most important fee you need to be aware of. What this fee actually covers, it covers all the maintenance and repairs of the common areas, who's going to repair the lifts, who's going to clean the pool, who's going to repair any damages to the building. So this is what's covered in the service charge. So for this reason, there's actually a huge difference in service charges for both apartments and villas. In apartment buildings, the service charge is a lot greater because there's a lot more common areas. There's more hallways, there's lifts, there's pools, there's gyms, there's a reception lobby. All of this either needs maintenance, repair, and also staff, which all cost money, resulting in higher service charges. And if you think about it, with villa communities, there's not all these extra fees. Okay, there might be some landscaping here and there, but in general, apartment buildings will have a lot higher outgoings, which means the service charge will have to be more. So what exactly are the service fees? So in apartment buildings, they range from 10 dirhams all the way up to 50 dirhams. Depending on how much it is, it depends from building to building. Also, what you've got to remember, as the building ages, there's likely to be more repairs, more maintenance, more servicing. Therefore, this can actually lead to the service charges going up. So it's not always the case the most luxurious building has the highest service charges. There's a number of different factors and it varies from building to building. So this is the most vital bit of information you need to be aware of if you're investing in apartments. Whereas for villas, you're looking at about 5 dirhams per square foot or less. So the fee is calculated on the built-up area of a property. So for example, if you're using a 2,000 square foot apartment, say 20 dirhams per square foot, the yearly cost will cost you 40,000 dirhams per year. Whereas a same villa at 5 dirhams a square foot is only going to cost you 10,000 dirhams yearly. Therefore, that is a big difference between the service charges, which will eat into your rental amount. So it's vital you do know this. The next big fee you need to be aware of is property management fees. If you're working abroad or if you're working in Dubai and you actually just don't want the stress of managing a property, they'll find a tenant for you, they'll deal with any repairs, they will deal with the emails, they will deal with the tenancy renewal, they'll take everything off your plate. However, it's at a fee. This fee varies depending on the package, but as a general rule, you're looking at about 8% of a gross rental amount. Therefore, if you've got a property and the rental amount is 240,000 dirhams per year, you can expect to spend 19,200 dirhams in property management fees alone. And the final fee you need to be aware of is maintenance and repairs. So this isn't a fee which happens all the time, and some years you might not have any issues with a property at all. However, if you're a serious investor and you're serious about property, you should be putting money aside each year to spend on maintenance and repairs just in case. As a general rule, you need to put about 1.5% of a property's value to be spent on yearly repairs. Therefore, this is a cost of 60,000 dirhams you need to be putting aside each year just in case something bad happens. So if you add them all together, that comes to a total cost of 119,200 dirhams. However, again, I must stress these are assumptions only and you need to do your own research. So let's just assume that you're renting your property for 240,000 dirhams gross. So that's exactly what you're getting. When you take away all these fees, 240,000 minus 119,200, you're actually left with 120,000 dirhams. Therefore, your gross rent and your net rent can be very different once you factor in all these costs. If you want any more information on Dubai, book a call in the link below. Otherwise, you can watch this video to find out what are some of the hidden costs when you're buying a property.